Hey folks, man, it is hot out here. I just wanted to show you what River Run's looking like right now and a couple other spots. It's steamy. So that storm the other day that flipped the egg layer hut, it's not even technically summertime yet. It dumped 2 inches of rain here and a little bit more north of us. So I want to show you River Run. Here's the pipe area that I had cleaned up and mowed, and it's full of water now. And you can see here along the swale, we got water in the swale. And over on this side, we got the same thing. And this all happened, you know, in less than 24 hours. It's amazing how fast the water level came up. Also down here, this is where I had cleaned up as well. And I got my taller boots on here so I can go in the water. But you can see swale's all full. So I'm kind of glad I came down and cleaned up when I did. I think I'll take you back to the pasture and show you what that looks like. And maybe we'll go over to the floodplain and look at that too. I don't feel like walking down to our lane, so I think I'm going to take a quick shortcut through the water. And the gate. That was easy enough. So there's the pipes up there. And if we walk over just a little bit, we got standing water. Just didn't think it was going to come up this high this quick. We got the water coming in over here and actually back in this area here too. You can't really see it because I didn't mow the grass down, but let me see if I can cross over here. This is a more shallow spot. It's not as high as it was last year on the one video. I couldn't even cross here. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. So we're walking on to lane 7 now. And I just cut this grass like a week ago. And it's already at least twice as high, if not higher. You can definitely tell the ground is damp here. I'm just wondering where the water level comes up to. There's our water right there. Comes over to here. Okay. Right in here was a bare spot just a week ago, and already we're getting some more growth here. That's good. Here's lane 6. Got a little bit of water here. A little bit there, a little bit there. That's not too bad. How about lane 5? There's a good little bit of water in here. Looks like it comes up to about right there. Ooh, lane 4 looks like it's got a good bit too. Wow, yeah, comes about halfway back. And some there, but the rest of the lane is pretty dry. Although, like I said, the ground is looking nice and saturated with water, so we should get some good grass growth. This would be what, lane 3? Most of lane 3 is underwater. I guess I'm not going to be raking the pine needles in this lane in the next couple days. Although you might be surprised, the water level could go back down pretty rapidly too. Whoa, how about lane 2? Ah. Sinking a little bit here. Let's see, this is lane 2. Kind of a high spot I'm standing on, but most of this lane has water on it. And I don't think I hardly need to guess. Lane 1's going to be pretty much underwater. Yep. Okay, well, we'll go over to the other side. Because the water is actually flowing, I want to show you a little more detail on the lack of erosion that we're getting, which I'm very happy with. So let me find a good spot here where we can kind of look down in the water, and I'll show you we're really not getting an eroding effect. I think I found an okay spot right here. I don't know if you can see down in the water. So the edges are kind of the delicate spot that I'm really concerned about. And looking here, I can see leaves and other sediment on the bottom. Hopefully you guys can too. Not a lot of grass grew on the sides here, but it's not like I'm seeing, you know, yellow or white sand. I'm seeing a lot of brown and sediments. So the water didn't pick it up and move it. And though this water kind of has a black color, if you study it, it doesn't have the brown murky color where it's carrying a lot of sediment. So I'm very happy about that. And you can see it's moving. You can see some of the leaves coming by, that the water is actually flowing, but it's not flowing real fast. So I think we definitely averted an erosion issue this year so far. So hopefully we don't get a ton more rain. I haven't noticed a lot of swirling eddies in the water, or Jim's, George's, or Frank's. I found a spot that was just shallow enough for me to get across. Okay, now we're on the western side. Let's take a look at lane 1. Yeah, lane 1's definitely underwater, but that was kind of to be expected. Been walking up the old stream bed here, which is definitely underwater. Here's lane 2, looking east. Lane 2 looking west. Not a ton of water past here. That's kind of nice to know. Let's see what we got over here. Looks like kind of a high spot here, but a lot of lane 3 looking east is underwater. Looking west, well, it kind of stops right there. Nice. There's lane 4 looking east. Some of it's underwater. Up here is definitely higher ground. And looking west, again, it only goes to about here. So that's a good bit that's dry. Let's look at lane 5. Lane 5, I believe, has a good bit higher elevation through most of it. Yeah, it's pretty well dry here. I mean, the ground's definitely moist, but it's not underwater. Good deal. Hey, let's look at our dirt pile. Let's see how that dirt pile's looking. It's looking greener than it did 2 weeks ago when I did the update video. Awesome. Might as well give you a little contrast so you can see what our pond looks like from the last time I did an update. It's definitely fuller. Okay, two more small things and then we'll call it quits. So our push mower has given us some fits. I did some troubleshooting on it. I definitely got oil in some spots I shouldn't have because I traversed it too hard. You know, I tipped it on its side a little bit too hard. So I'm trying to get that running. And we have a new toy coming for our zero-turn mower so that I can actually capture grass with it, because that would definitely be an efficient machine to use. We're giving some consideration to actually harvesting grass from other properties where they're not putting chemical fertilizers and things on it. So that made the most sense to me to go that route since we already have that piece of equipment. And finally, I do have a series on seed starter that we tried to do and failed. It failed miserably, but I wanted to put the process out there so that people watching the videos could tell me what I did wrong. And yeah, I think we already figured out some of the things that we did wrong, but your comments would be greatly appreciated because I have thick skin and I'm a student of this trade. I don't know it all by any stretch of the imagination. So if you can provide any kind of help, that would be great. So look for that to come out soon. And I'm just looking out here in the front. So right in this area, we did have the chickens come through, but this is not where their feather net pen was. And as I keep walking here, right in front of me, this is the area where we did have them. And look at that. The grass is definitely thicker here. And that still impresses me for some reason. But then I'm easily entertained.